TikTok Shop in Q4 is going to make so many millionaires. I'm talking about people are going to explode on TikTok Shop as millionaires. Q4 means, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, when people spend the most amount of money. That is Q4, and we are going to see so many millionaires come out of it on TikTok Shop because of it. And you guys, I'm not talking about the affiliate side, okay? You know how many things you would have to sell at 10 to 15% in order to make $1 million? Like, don't get me wrong, they'll make good money. The ones that create the video and they have their little shop link, right? Those are affiliates, and they'll make some good money in Q4. But they're making, a little piece of the pie, while the vendor, the one actually selling the product, is making the whole enchilada. And they're the ones that are going to be the millionaires in Q4. And if you didn't know this, anybody can be a vendor on TikTok Shop. You don't need a certain amount of followers. You don't even need to have a TikTok account, because you are going to be a seller on TikTok Shop. And that is a totally separate thing from the affiliates. And it's the side that makes the most money and does the least amount of work, because you don't have to sit around schlepping the product, right? You let the affiliates do that for you. They keep their little 10% commission and you keep your big piece of the pie. It is the secret side of TikTok Shop that absolutely nobody is talking about, because it's the side that's actually making all of the money, and the people that are making that amount of money aren't talking about it. And a lot of you guys think that TikTok Shop, like all of those products on there, come from TikTok. They don't come from TikTok. Those are individual sellers selling those products, just like Amazon. And you don't need to have any inventory. So don't start with like, oh my gosh, I don't have a product, or I don't have any money to buy inventory. You don't need to. You can drop ship. 90% of the things that are on TikTok Shop right now are completely drop ship. And if you aren't familiar with drop shipping means, let me give you a quick dumbed down version. What it means is you find the supplier. The supplier is usually AliExpress. You find a product on AliExpress, you digitally import it into your TikTok Shop. When somebody purchases that product from you, you purchase it directly from the supplier, AliExpress. AliExpress then ships that product directly to the customer. So the inventory doesn't pass through you. You only have to purchase one item at a time. When that person actually purchases it from you, you then have the funds to purchase it from the supplier. They ship it to the customer. Ipso facto, super, super easy. And I can go on and on and on about all of the examples that are on there. For example, I sell slippers on TikTok Shop. I get them from AliExpress for $4. I sell them for $24.99. I have a very big profit margin. The affiliates get about 10% of that, and then I get the rest. So if you want to do the math, that's pretty darn good. And in Q4, right, that's the time when everybody's going to be buying, which we just entered Q4 because it's getting to the holidays and when everybody spends absolutely the most absurd amount of money. And so it is going to be the cashing in time. These drop shippers on TikTok Shop are going to be millionaires, if they're not already, because again, told you I can give you examples for days. I don't know if you guys ever saw that shadow work journal. That was like one of the big products right in the beginning. It was just a journal that gives you like prompts to write every single morning. And they were selling it for $24.99, and they bought it for 99 cents from AliExpress or from some other supplier, and we're charging $25. So you can imagine the profit margin. They were making millions of dollars every single week with that product. And they didn't have to purchase any inventory. Setting up TikTok Shop is completely free to do. So if you've been like wanting a sign to start some sort of side hustle or get in on something before the big boom, this is it. TikTok Shop, the vendor side, not the affiliate side, the vendor side, especially because a lot of people don't want to show their face, right? They don't want to create videos, and that's fine and dandy for the affiliates. But like, if you don't want to do that, you want to be a behind the scenes person and make the most money, TikTok Shop vendor side, you are welcome.